Hey everyone, I'm Chelsea from the Build Book support team, and today we're going to go over a little bit about our opportunities. Opportunities within BuildBook are your lead management source. This is where you're going to compile and collect information about prospective clients. And then from there, you can even create estimates to send to those clients to approve. And then once everything is approved and ready to go, you can convert your opportunity to a project, and that financial information from the estimates will come over to that project. To start, I'll start by telling you that opportunities are only able to be seen by the Pro Team owner and Pro Team admins. Pro Team members, clients, and collaborators are never going to be able to see opportunities. So although you can share estimates with your clients for approval or declination, you're not going to be able to share with them this opportunities tab. And just as well for your subcontractors, your collaborators, people like that, they also will never be able to see opportunities. So if you have some information that you want to share with them, you can definitely use the same shareable features that you would on your estimate with the client. To start, when you enter your opportunities, we default this to our card view. So you'll notice that everything is kind of laid out in a tile, and you'll have a couple of columns right here. The traditional ones that you'll have right off the bat are going to be new, qualifying, estimating, and one. But if you're like me and you switch back and forth through card view and list view, lost and archive will also come up with those particular ones, switching back and forth. Whereas traditionally, you'll just start with new, qualifying, estimating, and one. Unfortunately, the stage names or the column names here are not able to be changed or customized in BuildBook. So every new opportunity that you create or any portfolio submission that you get from your portfolio will always start off in the new column. And this is just basically saying that this is a brand new opportunity and it doesn't really have anything in it outside of some general information. The next will be qualifying. Qualifying means something a little bit different to everybody. Traditionally, qualifying means that you are checking to ensure that the scope of the job requested is what you actually currently do to work on. So for example, if you are a remodeler, you're probably not going to be building custom homes. And if you're building custom homes, you may or may not be doing some remodeling on the side. Additionally, qualifying also could mean that you are qualifying somebody for money. So for example, potentially I have somebody who has a $250,000 request for their budget. I want to ensure that before I even start doing a lot of this process and getting a lot of the pieces put into place, that they actually have the money to be able to spend on that project. So qualifying can mean a couple of different things for different people. Estimating is what I like to use when I have sent out my estimate. So this is when I'm creating an estimate. I've already gotten all of the information, such as I've done my site walkthrough with the client, I've gotten all my measurements, and now I'm able to actually come back and create a clear picture of the estimate that I want to send to the client. And that's where estimating stage will come in. Now, even though you create an estimate within your opportunities, that does not mean that this is going to automatically change the stage to estimating for you. Traditionally, what I like to do is what I'm creating my estimate. So I haven't sent it out to the client or anything. I actually leave my opportunity over here in qualifying. And then that way, it basically tells me that I'm still currently working on an estimate, but I haven't sent it out. Once I've created the estimate and I'm happy with how it looks and I published it, I can then share it with my client, and then I'll move this particular opportunity from qualifying to estimating, basically just saying that I've sent that information out to the client and it's now in their kind of court. Won and lost are pretty self-explanatory. And then finally, you have archived. Archived is a really nice option for people who are like me, who maybe don't want to delete information. So what I usually like to do is I like to keep my estimates archived for as long as I have the project. Once the project is over and I feel comfortable, I can then go through and either delete these or just leave them in archives. And then similar, I can do the same thing with projects. What you'll notice at the top is each of these is going to have a little dollar amount right here. Now this dollar amount comes from either the budget that is put in or when an estimate is approved. So whenever you're creating an opportunity, you're going to have the ability to add in a budget right here. Or additionally, if you have created an opportunity, you've created an estimate and that estimate is now approved, you'll see that this budget will change to the actual estimated amount. And then you'll see a lock right here as well. And essentially what these are designed to do is just tell you exactly how much of this information is currently in monetary value and what you can expect potentially coming through your pipeline. So for instance, you'll see I have about $1.2 million in one. I've lost about 100,000. I've archived about 200,000, and I still currently am estimating about 600,000 or 700,000. And this just gives me a really quick view to let me know exactly how much money I could potentially be recouping if I win any of these estimates. Now, if you don't like card view, you can always switch that. So again, this is the default view for you. And the nice thing about card view is you're able to drag and drop items. So you notice that I was able to do that multiple times at any point. And what this does is this changes the stage for you. So instead of list view, where you can essentially change the stage by opening the estimate and then changing it, within card view, all you have to do is click on it, hold it, and drag it to the stage that you want it to be in. Again, you can always change that in the view option by clicking from card view to list view to see the listing, and then vice versa. You can click on list view and go back to card view if you like. Each opportunity is going to get an owner. There's only one owner able to be assigned to any opportunity at any point in time. And this is going to be the person who is designed to manage that particular opportunity. Now, this could be one person, it could be multiple people on your team. But one of the things I want to point out here is that these are the people who are going to get the notification for the approval or if a client declines an estimate. So when a client approves or declines the estimate, this is the person that will get that notification to their notification bell. And then depending on what notifications they have set up, they might get a push notification or an email just saying that the client has accepted the estimate. You're not able to add multiple owners onto these opportunities. So if somebody is out of the office, I would go through and just click on the opportunity and change the owner really quickly. That way, you'll always have the most up-to-date person who is able to manage that opportunity. Now, additionally, one of the things that you'll notice is that the dropdown is going to automatically show me people here. As long as this person is a pro team owner or pro team admin, they will show up here. If they're not, you will not be able to type in somebody else's name to add them as an owner. It just has to be that team owner or the admins. Finally, in the top left corner, we have a little search where you're able to really quickly and easily search for opportunities. So as you see, I have a whole bunch of opportunities here. Maybe I want to search for a specific one. I can do that really quickly by typing in the name. Additionally, if I wanted to, I could start typing in the name of the client on the opportunity. That way you can either search via opportunity name or client's name to make it a little bit easier for you. Each opportunity within it is going to have a details, tasks, and estimate tab. And then additionally, you'll have a stage where you can change the stage. You can change the owner, of course. And then there will always be an ellipsis menu where you can choose to change your opportunity settings, which means you'll change the opportunity's name or completely delete it. Hopefully that goes over everything you need to know about opportunities as a quick overview. But if you have any additional questions, feel free to reach out to us at any point in time via the question mark help icon, or see any of the additional help articles that go over creating opportunities and creating estimates. Happy building!